In this video, we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin price because we had ourselves a nice pump yesterday. We didn't do an update on the price last week, and exactly what we were looking for actually is what played out. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more in this video. If you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and let's just get right into it. So we're looking at this Bitcoin chart right here on the weekly. Now we got a bunch of stuff going on here. If you haven't seen my previous videos, you might want to go ahead and check those out because we were looking for one of two scenarios. The first scenario was we spike back up with a nice pump. We couldn't see that happening because, you know, we were right here around 26. We're thinking maybe it can go a little bit lower, but we wanted to see a spike up to this 200 moving average, which is this yellow line right here. So this is the 200 simple moving average on the weekly, and this is the level that we look for to determine whether we're in a bull market or a bear market. As far as I'm concerned, are we in a long-term uptrend or a long-term downtrend? Last time it popped above it, didn't really play out how I would have liked it to play out. So I'm thinking next time we popped above it, it's gonna play out. But right now we're getting rejected by it. So we had this nice bearish cross. The 13 is this blue line, the 13 moving average. It crossed below this 200 moving average on the weekly. We got right to where they crossed at and got rejected. Spiked a little bit. So I'll tell you what the price does because I've been looking at these charts for a bunch of years. Usually when a candle closes, the first thing it does is continue to go in the opposite direction of where it plans on going. So with this candle, we could see that yesterday the weekly candle closed. Today, Monday, it's spiked up and now it is below it. So this could be, it's a no trade zone for me right now. It's still above the 13 moving average. On the weekly, it's still holding, so it's in between the 13 and the 200. That's a no trading zone. Too undecisive. It is not looking like where we want to be, but what I do see is that we're above this green line right here, and this green line was the level that we wanted to hold. We wanted to get above this green line, and we're above it right now. Actually came back down and retesting it kind of perfectly right now, but nonetheless, since we're below this 200 moving average, things could get pretty ugly in here until we get above this white line, which is 28,400. I'm thinking, hey, we're just gonna go sideways. We're just gonna go sideways for a little bit. What we've been doing since March. So if we look, we've been going in between 25k and 31,000. We'll call it in between 25 and 31. So we're going sideways in between there until we get above this 33,000 level. That is what it's looking like to me. When we look at the daily, we can see it a little bit more clear how we came right up to the 200 moving average and then got rejected by it. But we still have this low, we got a higher low here, we have this high, then we have a higher high here. So nonetheless, like, we're bullish overall according to one way of looking at the charts. If you're looking at higher lows and higher highs, that's showing an uptrend, but we are getting rejected by this 200 moving average, which to me, once things start getting rejected below that level, they start to get ugly really fast. Look at it right here where we have, you know, the 200 moving average got above it, tested it, got below it, and then it dropped, you know, 27,000 all the way to 25k in about a week. So what we want to see here is that we just continue this trend of, you know, higher highs and higher lows until we get above that 200 moving average. So we got to stay a little bit more on the bullish side because we're putting in bullish things, but being very cautious of this 200 moving average. I hope that didn't confuse some people, but that's how I look at the charts for myself. It's never a this is for sure going to happen or that is for sure going to happen. There's two statements. It's a if-then statement. Like, if this happens, then we're bullish. If that happens, then we are bearish. Overall, we got to look at it on every different time frame. So then when we come right here and let me look at the monthly, we say, hey, overall the monthly is looking kind of bullish. The monthly is looking kind of bullish, although I did want us to come down here and tap this this 13 moving average, which is the 25k right here. But hey, we wicked to it. So if we continue up from here, that will be pretty nice for me. Got to take a look at what happens by the end of this week. What I really want to see is us go ahead and get above this 200 moving average by the end of this week. But from previous experience, I will say that this is more bearish than it is bullish. So that is my update for the Bitcoin charts. I hope you guys are able to take some value from that. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and let me know. You can join my Telegram group where you can always ask me questions in there. Check out my website, etcurrency.com. So Jamie Dimon praises AI tech and says JP Morgan could be using it within every single process. He also stated that he believes that because of AI, humans will be going into a 3.5 day work week. A lot of people in America right now are trying to move over into this 4 days of work, 3 days off of work. They think it'll be more productive. It's something that's been trying to go into law for the last 10 years. Jamie Dimon says that AI is going to make it even better. There's going to be only 3-day work week, 3.5 day work week, and I'm all for it. I know a lot of people are scared that they might lose their employment due to AI and all these things, but I'm for it. The more things that AI takes, the more mundane tasks that AIs take away from us, then the more creative then humans get to be, and we can use the AI tools. I encourage everybody to learn more about AI tools if you are afraid of AI tech coming in and taking over every single process. Now, with that being said, I'm also excited about AI because I am invested in some AI cryptocurrencies that are doing some pretty dope things. My number one AI cryptocurrency is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. I'll always recommend it if people ask, and that's TRAC. TRAC. They got some things going on, and they're working with the AI sector. They're working in supply chain. There's so many different pieces going on with TRAC, but them being able to help with the AI's spoofing of data, or which is where AIs just kind of, they create this random information that's not real information. TRAC has a mechanism where companies don't have to worry about that. They get to sit back and use their AIs in peace. So JP Morgan might be using some of the tech. A lot of people are going to be using some of the tech that's built, but what I'm saying is if they want to get AI processes to not spoof data, then they're going to need something like TRAC, and that just makes me excited. That is just a if way out there kind of speculation scenario, but it's showing that, hey, companies like JP Morgan will need products like what the Trace team is offering at Origin Trail with the TRAC token. Just wanted to put that little bit out there for those people who are interested in AI. If you're interested in AI, if you're interested in carbon, if you're interested in data, it's all right here in the cryptocurrency space. Let's get this money together. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Check out my Telegram group and the website etcurrency.com. Think positive and positive things will happen. RIP to crypto roots, and remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.